Now, sports from the First National Bank Sports Desk. First National Bank of North Platte, the bank to think of first.
A local Cowboy is now a local legend, and football season in full swing in Lincoln. We start today at the sports desk with Dean Gorsuch, who over the weekend was inducted into the Pro Rodeo Hall of Fame in Colorado Springs. The Mullen native and Gering resident is a two-time steer wrestling world champion and an 8-time qualifier for the National Finals Rodeo. Here's what he had to say about this honor back when it was announced earlier this summer.
I didn't think it was coming. I mean, it's such a humbling I'm just so pumped about it because, it's just something that I've worked towards my whole career, but I never thought it would happen, and I didn't didn't right now. So, it has been a whirlwind. They called me and told me, and I teared up, almost crying when they told me just because, it's really special to me and my family.
Dean stepped away from the rodeo in 2016 to spend more time with his family. Gorsuch this past weekend stepped into the Pro Rodeo Hall of Fame. Now we head to Lincoln, where the Husker football team had their fourth practice of fall camp this morning. Defensive coordinator Eric Shenander on where his guys are at compared to the spring session.
Yeah, I think they picked up where they left off. A lot of retention from the older guys. Installs come a lot faster than last year. It's interesting for me, kind of a different install, kind of an older guy install and a younger guy install, because there's so much retention, because the kids work so hard in the summer. But the effort's been awesome, the communication's been awesome, and just their understanding of what we're trying to get done has been really, really good.
Head coach Scott Frost touched on the fact he wants the team to prove to him how tough they can be during fall camp. This black shirts unit will need to be just that after allowing nearly 200 yards per game rushing in conference play last year. And Shenander says a full year and a second summer in the weight program is paying dividends now.
Just looking at them and watching them run around and watching them play and watching them do drills, it's night and day to me. And I think, ask Coach DeWitt about that even. He's a better judge of that because, like me and him talked, and he said, "What do you think?" I said, "Well, I think we're better." He said, "I think we're a lot better." When you're not around it for 4 months and then you jump back in, he's like, it just looks different. So I'll take his word for it.
Tomorrow will mark the first full padded practice of camp as we approach opening kickoff for the season at home on August 31st against South Alabama. And the Husker basketball team, that's right, basketball in August. Today they played the first game of their summer trip to Italy. That was this morning. They beat Stella Azzurra 87-56, and it was former WNCC Cougar Gervais Green leading the team in scoring with 15 points. Husker hoops in action again on Wednesday at noon Mountain Time against a team from Lithuania. That's the latest today from right here at the First National Bank Sports Desk. I'm Chris Cottrell.